Oh wow. And outside Manchester Town Hall, the crowd's waiting to greet the fighters. A great atmosphere in Manchester for this. And stay with us, we'll be live in Manchester throughout this lunchtime, throughout the rest of the afternoon, as the Mayweather Hatton Roadshow came to the northwest of England.
Fighters blowing their own trumpets, as you would expect in the build-up to this fight, and there's a band blowing their trumpets outside the Town Hall in Manchester at the moment. These live shots, the fighters expected out any moment. They've been waiting a long time outside the Town Hall in the wet in Manchester to see Mayweather and the homeboy Hatton. It's all building up very nicely. They're expected outside any minute now. Will cross there live just as soon as the two fighters appear. It's been hugely entertaining inside the Town Hall. What can we expect outside the Town Hall? Who knows? But we'll find out very shortly. This is what we're building up to. It's a way off, but the excitement is growing all the time. Hatton against Mayweather, live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas on Sky Box Office, December the 8th.
I wish it was tomorrow, don't you? It's a bit to wait.
Who would your money be on if it was tomorrow, though?
I don't know. I mean, it's a difficult one. My heart says Hatton, obviously, but we know what Mayweather's got, don't we?
I think the weigh-in would be interesting if it was tomorrow, that's for sure.
Very much so.
A big day, but
live right now, Simon, in Manchester, they await the two fighters.
Yes, we've had the press conference inside the Town Hall in Manchester. The pictures breaking up there. We apologise for that. They are live pictures. The crowd have been out there for a good hour and a half, 2 hours, waiting for the fighters to appear. We believe they're just minutes away from appearing. It was an entertaining press conference right the way through. But the demand for the fight, just so impressive. One of the promoters talking about 167 countries are going to be taking the fight live. Mayweather goading Hatton right throughout, wasn't he? He had a Manchester United shirt on at one point, which didn't go down too well with Ricky Hatton, as you would expect.
And that's what he's good at, isn't it? And apparently 15,000 tickets, 15,000 people will be there, 45,000 people wanted tickets, and many, many thousands more will be out there in a car park in Vegas watching it on big screens. It is going to be the fight of all fights, we think. That's right, Simon. We heard from them earlier, and now the people who have braved the rain are going to be seeing the two fighters. December the 8th. Is the date in Vegas when Hatton will take on Mayweather. The band has struck up, and all we await now is the arrival of Ricky Hatton, the hometown boy in front of his own fans. And the people, they may be damp, they may be a bit depressed about the weather in Manchester today, but they're holding out for their sight of Ricky Hatton, and they can't wait to see the fella. Goodness alone knows, Simon, what Floyd Mayweather will get up to when he appears in front of them. But Hatton's keeping them waiting. There's the fellas there, they know they're on the big screens. Good day to you lads, keep it clean as we await Ricky Hatton.
Well, there were some amazing moments, weren't there, earlier, Jim, when the various promoters were talking about the fight upcoming. They were talking about the demand for the fighters. The fighters made their way. Mayweather was kissing the American flag. At one point, he was sitting there with his feet on the desk, counting his money. But as Blue Moon rings out, Ricky Hatton's signature tune, he makes his way onto the stage in front of the home crowd. The reception, as always, was going to be great as the promoter Oscar de la Hoya raises his hands into the air. He points at the promoter. Now he awaits Floyd Mayweather as well. But a great moment for Hatton, and how dearly he'll love to head back there one day after December the 8th, having beaten Mayweather on his home soil. At the moment, that's a dream. At the moment, all the training has to come, but he'd dearly love to take the title off Mayweather. So Hatton takes the applause of the crowd. They've been there some time, Jim. I think it was around about 2.5 hours. We saw them for the first time here on Sky Sports News, waiting patiently in the Manchester rain. Hatton spoke about this fight. He said that he'd have to work harder on being disrespectful. He said that Mayweather had been disrespectful towards him throughout this week-long promotional tour that's taken in Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Michigan, New York as well. But now from London, they've come to Manchester.
And here's Oscar de la Hoya speaking to Adam Smith.
For Ricky, they brave the elements, and that's tremendous, isn't it, for the sport?
First of all, thank you very much for this reception, and I've been traveling now with Ricky for a few days, and when he mentioned that Manchester are the best fans, he was right. He was right.
boxing many years, a 6-weight world champion, but have you ever seen a reception like this for a crowd to get behind their man, their hero? I mean, we're so far away from the fight.
I've never seen, especially in the rain, I've never seen something like this. And that goes to show you that Ricky Hatton is loved and adored by his fans because he makes them proud.
We know how big an event this is. Floyd Mayweather and Ricky Hatton, both undefeated, both with still so much to prove. You're a student of the game as well as a fight promoter. How excited are you about the magnitude of this event?
Well, I'm very excited, but let me tell you one thing. From experience, fighting Floyd, I can tell you that Ricky Hatton will take care of the job and he will be the champion.
Just with your promotional hat on, you really believe Ricky has the tools to get this job done and become the first man to beat Mayweather?
I believe Ricky Hatton, with his style, his hunger, his desire, he's faster, stronger, and bigger than Jose Luis Castillo, and we all know what Jose Luis Castillo did to Mayweather. So I believe, as a student of the game, Ricky Hatton has a tremendous shot at beating Floyd Mayweather.
This weather. Are you glad to be back in Manchester? I mean, you are. To stand next to someone who I know you greatly admire as well. Dreams come true, don't they, Ricky?
And unfortunately, I couldn't bring the son with us, obviously. Look at the state of this. But that just shows you the support and the love my fans have for me. And you know what? I'll tell you what. December the 8th, we've done a week tour of America. It's been absolutely fantastic. Oscar De La Hoya's promotion and hospitality has been absolutely second to none. Floyd has been disrespecting me all week, as I'm sure you've seen on the TV and stuff like that. He comes across very arrogant and very confident, but he didn't want to come out here in front of you today. So I think that speaks volumes. I think they're going to go.
They want him out here.
But even with all the week, even with the week we've had and the disrespect I suppose he's shown me, I understand he's the best pound for pound fighter in the world at the minute. But
has he got under your skin at all, or are you more fired up than ever?
No, he's not got under my skin. And the good thing about the whole week is he's come over to try and intimidate me, get under my skin, and he's going to be going back home on that plane thinking this fella's not scared of me, and he'd be right.
You've probably got the biggest fan support of any fighter in the world. What does it mean for them to be here, and what will it mean for them to be in Vegas? I know that you're disappointed about the allocation of tickets, but there's going to be a great deal over there, plenty watching on Sky Box Office, so many rooting for you, Ricky.
Yeah, well, to be honest, it was very upsetting with the number of tickets that we got for the fight, 3,900. I believe there's a waiting list of about 33,000, and I believe there's going to be, on the weekend of the fight, there's still going to be 20,000 Brits still over there. Wow, you know, that's something else. But they put closed circuit TVs out in all the casinos in and around Las Vegas, and apparently 10,000 tickets already gone for them. And I tell you what, that'll be British fans that would have took all them tickets. And for those who probably won't be fortunate to get a ticket and probably won't be able to get out there. You'll be able to watch it on Sky Box Office, and I'm sure if the reception today is out to go light, I'll still be able to hear you in your living rooms back over there. So
you are the underdog. I think it has to be said that Floyd Mayweather is a wonderful, wonderful technician, a terrific fighter. He's proved so much over 6 weight categories. But I know you and trainer Billy Graham have always fancied this fight. Why?
I just think style-wise I know what he's up to. I think he's a very good defensive fighter. There's nothing more tiring when you're punching fresh air. And so I think first 6 rounds, set the pace, don't waste too many punches, leave something in the tank for the last 6 rounds, which stamina has never really been a problem. It's probably one of my main attributes. And then he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, world champion in 5 different weights, and I've never said anything other than he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. But let's see him use his talent when he's not on his speed, when I'm stuck on his chest for 12 rounds.